Hey everybody, day 6. Went to the Kotel tours, the tunnel tours. This is the Jaffa Gate. This is the Kotel that you can see from a distance away, a little zoomed in. More of the Kotel. The tunnel tours are pretty cool. They took you down and through, and here you can see people davening at the Kotel. They take you through these tunnels that are going by the western wall of the Kotel that have been dug out recently, and you're able to go through, and they're doing a whole bunch of archaeological stuff. And this was the entrance to the tunnel tours. That's the Jewish quarter there. Here we're getting ready to go in, and let's see, this is right when you enter, and here this is a model of what the Har Habayis, the Holy Mount, has there. I don't remember why I took that picture, but that was the mountain. You can see where they cut out part of the mountain, the base that was created for the temple itself. That's when the mosque was put there, the Arab city that was built, and the base there, that's where we go through. This is one of the maps that they had, or pictures that would show everything. Here's the tour guide explaining where we are and showing what the temple used to look like. Don't remember what this was. This is as we're going down and going through some of the archways. That's where you look down to the original street, which is like a few stories below. This was a model of the second temple that they could show you different things. And that little light space over there, towards the center now, but on the right, that's the wall as it is today, where people can pray and everything else. There you can see there's the area. That's actually part of the wall, from way back when. I don't remember what that is. That's another angle that I took the picture from. That's more of the wall. Here you can see those indentations. They wanted to use this as like a retaining wall, but they had to, there were holes in it and everything, so they had to put water on, or they had to put plaster, and they used these holes to put wood in to then, or something to then build on top of. And it's just, some of the tunnels, some of the interesting lighting. That was looking straight down. You could see straight down to the street. This is the long tunnel that was very, very tiny and very hard for me to walk through because I had to like bend it almost in half. Here you can see this is all the bricks that were from Herod. They all had these like squares. This is again looking down to street below. You can see they're like squares, and that's how you can, another one looking down, that's how you can tell what's a Herodian structure, because he always had these squares within the squares on the thing. Don't know what a lot of this stuff is because I don't remember, but we were walking through, and you could see where it started to become bedrock, and even in the bedrock they would cut out that Herodian like mapping, or I don't know what the word is, but the like shape for the Herodian stuff. And this is actual street from back then, because the hill goes up and the tunnel goes across, so the tunnel meets the hill. More rocks. I think this is the quarry. Yeah, and then here they had a cartoon that showed you how they used to get stuff from the quarry out. I think this is more the bedrock. And then we were coming up to some of the water stuff, and it's actually really wet, and you can see here this was wet. And then
70 with the addition of 73, that's the Fort of Masada. That's called the Great
See the liquid
117 to 119.
That's the tour guide talking in the background.
The
I was trying
Jews
to show
were not
how the
granted
water
Roman citizenship in
flows
the
through down
Mediterranean area, Eastern Mediterranean area.
And then this is more of the bedrock, I think, and then this was one of the big areas, and that's going up and actually out to like the Arab quarter, and that's where the Arabs used to throw their trash down. This is, this was a part of the aqueduct, and then this is the tunnel going back, and then here this was the Aron Kodesh that they had near. This is like the closest point you could get to the Kodesh Kodashim and the Evan Sia. This is looking out on the southern wall. That's the southwest corner of the temple there. And that's a map that you can see where we were. And this is they're showing in 1880 where it was, 1935 how far down they had dug, 1968, 2002. You can see, and then here you can see more of the Herodian bricks, and that's the southwest corner again. You can see the ramp, what's left of the ramp sticking out there. It was in the southwest corner. Never did find out what those holes were. It was looking up to the southwest corner. This is a reconstruction, but you know, these bricks here are all original. This is what's left of the ramp that was going over. This is looking towards the Kotel. This is more of the west wall, but at the southwest corner, you can see more of the Herodian bricks. These were that right there is what used to be the marketplace. This is the mikvahs that were on the side, and here you can see the little thing in the middle was to separate people who were going into the mikvah and coming out. This is looking straight up at the wall. This is more of the street that people originally walked on. More of the southern wall, looking out from the southern wall. This is a meeting place that's there now. More of the southern wall, looking from the southern wall out to, these are the different communities that are to the south of the Kotel. This is Har Hazeisim, the Mount Olive cemeteries, where you can see, you know, they built roads and everything else straight through the cemetery. And then that's looking back on the Jewish quarter.
Hey everybody, so it's Friday afternoon, about 2 o'clock or so here. Went on tunnel tours this morning, which if you're watching this by now you've seen all the pictures. Went to Machne Yehuda, got a few treats for Shabbos. You can see sitting over there. Went to, where else did I go? Nowhere. Came back and downloaded everything to my computer and got everything set up for Shabbos. So I have the room key, because instead of the cards they give you a mechanical key. Arranged everything for your dinners. You can see it's a really, really nice day in Yerushalayim today. It's very, very nice out. A little hot for my taste, but what are you going to do? And this is probably going to be my last video in Yerushalayim. I mean, I'm not going anywhere else today. Can't take any pictures during Shabbos, obviously. For those of you who are not Jewish who are watching, most of you know me, know all, you know, most of the rules for Shabbos and everything. Can't use electronics, yada, yada, yada. Just in case you don't, that's one of the rules, so that's why I can't take pictures. And probably, I mean, maybe I'll take a video before I get on the Sheirut tomorrow night to head back. But I don't know. I may not take any more pictures again till I'm back in the States. I may take some, I may not, I don't know. But in case I don't, the trip's been a lot of fun. It's been interesting, to say the least. It's kind of disappointing, again, yesterday, not being able to go to Hebron. But you make do. It just means I have to come back, that's all. And that's about it. This obviously is not going to get uploaded before Shabbos, because I just don't have the patience. I'm really, really tired. I'm going to lie down for a little bit. Yeah, that's about it. I'm going to, Alright. Well, good Shabbos, everybody. See ya.